Good day and welcome to Love Life channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some secrets to a successful marriage. Effective communication is one of the most important things that you can do to build a successful marriage. When you communicate, you have to be very effective and you have to be open. This means that you are able to express your feelings, the things that you're going through with your partner, and this is very important. So if you are keeping some of the information from your partner or something that is maybe bothering you, that is not effective communication. You should be honest, you should be open, and you should be able to express what you're going through. Now, when talking about communication, this means that you are checking in on the regular on issues that may be happening in your relationship. Talking to them with your partner can help you and help them understand what you're going through, and then they can offer you some support. Let's say, for example, you had a bad day at work. Being able to communicate with your partner and telling them what has happened helps them understand and give you the necessary support that you need. And it is also important to communicate with your partner, sharing with them some positive things that may be happening in your life, maybe things that you're hoping to do, your visions, your goals. That is all part of effective talking. Gratitude and appreciation is another thing that you can do to build a successful marriage. If, say for example, your partner has made a nice meal for you, you can actually verbally just say, "Thank you so much. I've enjoyed this meal that you've prepared tonight. I really enjoyed it. It was very nice." Another thing you can do is you can write a note, leave a note on the pillow, and then they can see that you are grateful. Now, when your partner finds out that you're grateful for the work that they are doing, for the things that they're providing, say for the family, and they know and they hear you say that you're grateful, you're thankful, you appreciate the work that they're doing, and how important they are in your life, builds a strong and healthy relationship. The next secret to building a successful relationship is working together, working as a team, as a companionship. This can be that maybe you've got some short term goals. For example, you want to go on a vacation. It is important that you work together, you make these necessary savings that are needed, or maybe it's a long term goal that you need to work together with, like maybe you want to buy a house or maybe even start a family. So by working together, you can make these things possible. Maybe you can discuss on the short-term goals as to how much money you need to save up maybe every month so that you can go on that vacation that you so want to go to, or the things that may be needed for buying a house and approaching the banks and the maybe starting a business to help you pay the funds and everything else. Now, by working together, make things easier and much more possible. And this is the next secret on how you can build a successful marriage. Setting goals and working as a team is one of those secrets to building a successful relationship. Sometimes we find ourselves having to work on short-term goals. This may be, for example, a vacation. You can work together by saving together, knowing that how much is needed. So when it comes to a short-term goal, you can work together, saving each month so that you can be able to go to that most wanted vacation. Or sometimes you can also work together as a team, setting goals to long-term commitments like having children, for example, or even buying a home. When you have set goals together as a team, it is easier to achieve those goals because you know what needs to be done. You know the stages of what comes after this and what we should do after that. When we work together, it makes things actually lighter and things much more possible. Couples that work together actually succeed than those who try to work by themselves. Another secret to building a successful relationship is to showing physical affection and intimacy. This is very important in any strong relationship. So this may include you kissing, holding hands, walking on the beach, taking short walks, in the park. It's very important in building a relationship, and these things, they don't usually take money. And the other thing you can also do, for example, is to kiss your loved one before they go to work, or hugging them when they come back, and taking time to listen to what they have been going through. When there's intimacy and there's all this affection shown towards the other partner, this is a way you can actually build that strong relationship that you're looking for. Some of the things that build the relationships that are strong are things that don't cost any money. They are things that are for free. A kiss, a hug, cuddling, making a cup of coffee, taking the time to be with the one that you love can build a healthy, strong relationship. The next great secret to building a strong relationship, a powerful marriage, is spending time. To prioritize and spending time with those that you love is very important. This can be having a date night or maybe a weekend away, prioritizing making the time, or simply maybe watching a movie at home together. So there's many ways you can actually spend a quality time strengthening your relationship with those that you love. Maybe it's going out to get some ice cream in town, walking in the mall, window shopping, or probably planning and going on a short holiday. So that is one way of the many ways that you can do to spend time with those that you love. I've particularly seen that sometimes with men, they've got certain hobbies. Maybe they like playing games. If your men like playing games, and if you don't even know how to play games, just play with them for a couple of minutes and give them that time. And then that is fun. You don't have to be good at something. Just show the other person that you do care about them. If you like cooking and your partner likes cooking, invite them into the kitchen and make something together, and also look at the things that your partner likes as well. If they like to go jogging, go jogging with them. That can also bring your relationship stronger, together, and for both of you and for the rest of the marriage, if you're married, of course. So that is another way. Other secrets of building a strong and healthy marriage or relationship. Showing support for your partner is another way you can actually build that strong relationship or marriage. So let's say your husband likes playing video games, I just spoke about that. Don't laugh at him and say, that's being childish. If that's what he loves, support the man, cheer him on. Maybe you don't need to play the video games, but you can cheer him on. If your partner likes to cook, then support them, go out there shopping with them, the ingredients that they need to prepare something. If your partner loves, for example, starting art, encourage them into these passions, these goals, the visions, that they want to do. Support them. When a partner feels that they are supported, they do extremely well because they know that behind them they've got someone who's going to help them boost their confidence in achieving some of the things maybe they were not able to achieve earlier on in life. So having a strong support system, supporting one another, whether it be hobbies or it be work, it be passions, is a great way to building a strong relationship. And that's another secret of building a strong marriage or relationship. Compromising and making sacrifices is the next secret to building a strong, healthy relationship or marriage. You see, couples are not the same, they've got different goals and different perspectives. However, for example, it is very important that, let's say, your partner wants to watch a certain movie and you're not very particular, you don't really like that type of genre of movies, you have to compromise and go watch the movie with your partner, or so that at least there is some sort of balance, and they have to do the same thing also, because of course we're not the same and our passions are not the same. And sometimes it's also important to give each other chance to actually choose. For example, let's say we're going on vacation, this time it is you, and next time it is your partner that chooses a vacation, or it may be a restaurant where you're going to eat out at. So compromising is one of those necessary things that is needed in building a healthy, strong relationship and marriage. Keeping a positive outlook on life is another great secret in building that strong marriage or relationship. So it is always good to look out for the positive, because you know what? In every relationship, there's always going to be something negative that happens, will happen. You can bet on that. So when you're going through something difficult with your partner, it's always to look at that silver lining, look for the positive. So you must not dwell on the negative, so that you can build that relationship. There's always something you can laugh about, even in difficult circumstances, just to find some sort of humor in there. Look for the positive. Don't dwell on the negative, because the negative never really takes us anywhere. So it's always good to say, you know what? We know that we're going through this current ordeal at this time. However, things are going to get better. you know be grateful. That's one way you can do it. You can go, think about your circumstances, and also think about other people who are going through worse than you are going through. It is always said that it doesn't matter what you go through as a couple, as a married couple, there's other people who are going through worse. So be grateful even in difficult circumstances. So finding that silver lining is one way you can build a strong and healthy relationship that can last you for years and years to come. The last great secret I'm going to be sharing with you is to learn to forgive and move on from the past mistakes. Every relationship goes through something negative, and it is very important that you forgive your partner and not hold grudges for the things that have happened in the past. And it goes vice versa. They should also be able to forgive you for the mistakes and not hold grudges, because by holding grudges, any relationship would never fall. It will sink into the deep seas of distress, and that is not a good thing. So learning to forgive each other of past mistakes and not holding grudges is one of the secrets that we have to do as couples, as married people, towards one another, because guess what? Next time it's going to be you making the mistake. So remember, these are the best secrets that you can use in your relationship to build it to that next level. Now, if you've enjoyed these thoughts and lessons, please consider subscribing and liking this video, so that many other people can also get the same advice and improve their lives. And remember, I'll see you on the rebound. Cheers.